Alright, so the reason you're watching this is because you want to speedrun Attack of the Radioactive thing. We'll start off with the fake cards. This will only be a fake card only video. Maybe in the future I'll make a fortune cards video too. But to start it off, these are the fake cards you're going to be using. This is by far the best fake card loadout for Attack of the Radioactive thing. I'll put up a picture of the fortune cards if you guys would like that. But that's about it for the cards you're going to want to be running. Alright, now I'm going to show you the weapon mods you're going to be using. You're going to be using the UDM Stalker. This is for early game and late game. You're going to be using this gun the whole game pretty much. It is the main weapon you're going to be using. Alright, now we're going to want the RVN. We're going to want any RVN modifier that has the haste mod on it. Alright, now one quick last thing we got to look at is our character. Now, we either want to play as either Andre or Elvira. Now, the reason we need to play as certain characters is because Andre and Elvira spawn into the map faster. Instead of buffering, they get to instantly spawn in at 20 seconds. However, there is a skip that only the 4 main characters can do and not Elvira. I'll show you guys the skip I'm talking about with Andre.
Brave like no other, shreds the will and flesh of many. Hopeless and helpless from the outset. Most collapse at the premise. Yet Andre rose again.
Now I'd stand back if I were
Kevin
you.
completed what David had began previously.
Unless it's
Releasing the rage.
Alright, so now we're going to be talking about our route. Where we're going to be going, how it's going to be going, what we're going to pick up on the way, what we shouldn't pick up, and some mistakes that I've made before that I should tell you guys about. To showcase the route, I am going to be using Elvira this run.
I'm running solo. I should have brought a few more toys to, have fun with my rule.
Right before I do anything, I'm going to buy the UDM and head to the back of this almost drive-in theater kind of, I would say, and just start shooting zombies at their spawn points. In the video, I'm showing you where the zombies might spawn. And just a little pro tip, round 1 will end when 6 zombies are dead, round 2 will end when 14 zombies are dead, round 3 will end when 27 zombies are dead. This is going to be important for later. Now after you pick up the 2 pieces, you want to come to the back of the parlor and pick up your last piece. Right before you go back inside, throw a grenade between these 2 little power lines or above it a little bit to kill another zombie that might spawn later on. While you're crafting your device, run outside and kill zombies along this post. I'll show you where the spawns are now. Now, unfortunately for this run, I got pretty unlucky with the zombie spawns and they ended up spawning pretty late, but it's okay, I'm going to keep it moving. And before you open up this back door, you're going to want to end round 2. Now, when you walk into this room, you're not going to pick up the chemical piece. Instead, you're going to pick up this S Ravage right here and get your 4-digit code for the valves. You're then going to want to purchase the RVN while holding out your candles. I'll tell you why in just a little bit. Okay, now while you're running to the beach, you're going to want to kill zombies on your way, but not too many. You want to stop killing zombies when you hit 26 on the leaderboard on how many you killed. It'll say you've killed 26. Do not kill the last zombie. You're going to use a skip right now that I'm about to show. You're then going to want to run up to this slope of this little hill, I suppose, and kill zombies right here along the beach side at the staircase, and sometimes they can spawn behind you where the other parts were, right here. Once you check your leaderboard and see that there's 26 zombies left now, you're going to want to hold out a grenade, get a zombie close to you, and you're going to want to kill yourself before the grenade explodes. This is going to let you spawn all the way back here without spawning at the Afterlife arcade. Now that you're back in the tent, you can put the punch card into the machine. We're going to come over here and get our lost and found guns. Hold out the RVN again for your slight haste boost. By the way, we're going to pick up this plant food but we're always gonna do the chemical octahydro. I will show you guys a cheat sheet later, but that is a chemical we will always be doing. Now in this part, I did miss the grenade, and I also forgot to show you guys where and when to equip the grenade, so you can immediately just equip it and just run with it. But I forgot to do that, so I ran back. Alright, so I can't put the link in the description for the solver that I use. It is raspberz solvers, but you have to like download it and do a whole bunch of other stuff, and it just goes straight to the source every time I try to do it. So instead, I'm going to teach you guys how to do the chemical step on a piece of paper. It's going to be the same, you're going to get the same answer every time, but it's just going to be on a piece of paper. It'll take a little longer. Alright, so now it's time for our chemical step. We're going to look at our M number and our bottom TV number that we got. Our M number equals 5, and our bottom TV number is 41. To find our O number, we're going to have to divide 41 by 5. So we're going to end up with 8.2. Once we divide, we'll either end up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, or 15. These are the only possible O numbers that you can get. Once you get your O number, make sure to round either up or down. Alright, now we're going to grab our M number and our O number this time. We're going to multiply them together, and we're going to end up with 40. Now we're going to refer back to our TV picture, and we're going to find the closest number that 40 relates to. So in my game, red was 39, blue was 40, and green was 41. So that means blue is going to be our color set. I just wanted to give a little bit of more of a in-depth helper guide if you guys don't know the chemicals. But if you guys have a solver, feel free to use that. And let's get on to the battles now. Once you come over here, you're going to kill all the zombies that spawn in the motel, the water, and the street right here. You're going to turn around, see whatever stragglers you can get, and you're going to try to end the round. If you don't end the round right here, it's fine. You can end it on the beach. Alright, now we're going on to round 5. You would pray right here that you don't get Krogs. It just takes longer, and you won't get the soldier zombie like you usually would. So pray for that when you hit round 5. So when you come around here at the valve station, there is going to be a zombie spawner right here. Be careful not to kill him. For a virus elixir vial thing, you need around, I'd say 18 zombie kills, and there's about 19 zombies that spawn in the round. So be careful, try not to kill him, because a zombie can get unlucky and walk into the freezer, then you have to wait until round 6, which just loses you time. You're going to come around here and you're going to be able to pick up the last chemical piece. Also, be careful not to pick up the vinegar bottle. This time you're going to want to pop your fate card with Timely Torrent. Sometimes the zombie will stack right here and you can get unlucky. Again, they'll die in the freezer and it'll take longer. That's about it for the first fate card we're going to be using. So now we're just going to be getting our last few zombie kills we need for the vial. Then we're going to go back to pick up the crowbar and talk to Elvira to go get our last zombie piece. As you can see, because I'm not one of the 4 main cast members, I cannot interact with the Willard's Diary to make Elvira's dialogue go by just a tiny bit faster. Now, we're going to go check behind a few reels. Try to change the color to blue. We're going to look at the first reel, the second reel, and the third reel. Now, you look at these reels because they're going to tell you the code you're going to need to look to build the zombie. Fortunately, my quality for my game is really bad, so I can't see it in the video, but you'll see right now. Now, if you have extra time before Elvira opens the portal, you can come back behind the blackboards behind the studio and check your acetaldehyde number, just to double check if you want to make sure that you're in the right color and everything. You don't have to change anything or restart. I will put up the picture right now of the cheat sheets. Now, we're in the color 6-6. or 4, 8. So we're going to do 21 subtracted by our own number, which is 8, and that's just what we do for the rest of them, and we're done after that. We're going to go to the boss fight. Now for the second cheat sheet I was showing you, it shows insect repellent, which again corrects it, is 4, 8. Now we start building our zombie. Now here's when you're going to want to use carpenter. And you're going to put down all of your deployables so the laser can bounce off and build the zombie. However, I made a really big mistake and forgot the soldier zombie's leg. So I'm going to have to restart, but I'm going to show you a different chemical from a different game. So in this game, when I was back at Elvira Studio, my reel said that there were 3, 4, and 5. So that's the codes I'm going to put in, and then you just put them in backwards. You then want to come around here and hit your last and final valve.
Cover this game, man. Oh my god, Frogs, bro, you're joking, right? You gotta be joking. You gotta be joking, bro. You gotta be joking, man. What is this game, bro? Like, what is this game, bro? This shit is so stupid, bro. Like, I can't click the fucking shit. It's just stuck.
Now right here, I dropped the bag hard, dude. I popped 5-second muscle, and it's just the thing that makes the boss fight easier. But you'll find out soon enough that I actually end the round, so it doesn't even end up working for me. So don't activate that yet. Activate it right before you're about to hit the chemical, so you're gonna be able to use it for the entire boss fight, and you can use whatever fate cards or fortune cards you have left. Now this is a part where you're going to want to be a little bit careful, as these fireballs have killed me many times. It's really stupid. Just be careful with that, and don't be a dumbass like me and die. As soon as you can pop another fate card, you're going to want to pop Static Shock. This is whenever you melee, it'll arc electricity and it'll just insta-kill zombies. Just in case it's going to be a little hectic, or if you run out of ammo, resort to meleeing them. Group them up first and it'll take out hordes, you'll see. Okay, now for a boss fight skip. This maybe seems like 10 seconds. I'm gonna add another video of me doing it perfectly, and this is how it looks. Okay, so now to do the skip, you have to shoot him 2 times in the chest, not the usual 3. You can do these laser shit, just shoot him twice. You're gonna see that he's gonna do a ground slam attack in just a little bit. Shoot him when he's in the main animation of that, and the gap in his hole in his chest is gonna close up, just like that. And you're gonna be able to interact with the bomb instead of him doing his little roar. And you can just instantly come back here. Alright, now we have the back to Andre. Now there is one more really important skip that we're gonna be doing later on in this boss fight with mana up. I'll tell you guys when to pop it in the video. But for now, just survive until the third acid, and that's it. Okay, so when the acid is this close, the Krogzilla monster is going to do two little airball things like he is doing here. He's going to shoot his little Krogs out. Wait till he does the second one, pop mana up, and then you're going to run right to the bomb. So right now I'm just looking around. He starts doing the animation. I pop mana up, and I start running past these zombies, and I'm right at the bomb. Unfortunately, my dumbass ran straight into the fucking laser, so I am a dunce. But we'll see the time we got right now, 17:02. If we had gotten to the bomb, made a few mistakes, maybe we could have been done at 17:30. Show you guys a video of me actually doing the bomb step. So here it is now. I apologize for all the cuts I made and the bad footage I've gotten. Hopefully my voiceover was able to help and teach you guys. If you guys do have any questions, you guys can feel free to message me on Discord, come into my Twitch. I'm going to help you guys learn. If you guys want to do duo and you guys are on Xbox, I am more than down to do duo Attack of the Radioactive thing speedrun with any one of you guys. I just want to say thank you, BigT, for inspiring me to make this video. I got inspired from your how to speedrun zombies in Spaceland. Also want to thank raspperz. He helped me out a lot and with his solver. So I couldn't have done it without any of you guys. So thank you a million. And maybe in the future I'll make a different how to speedrun tutorial. Thank you.